Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, we engaged the Arishok and his men and defeated them, killing the Arishok and saving the city from the Qunari and earning us our title, the Champion of Kirkwall. Then the story jumped forward 3 years once more, so we are now in the third act of the game. And then, as it would seem that in the intervening 3 years that the issues between the mages and the Templars in the city have begun to boil a bit. And things seem to be coming to a bit of a head here. Especially centered around the fact that the Viscount was killed in the Qunari attack, and no one has taken his place yet. And the vacuum of power is causing all kinds of problems. So that's kind of the situation. We went around then and talked to all of our companions, got caught up, and then we were talking to Sebastian. It turns out that in the conversation we're having with the revered mother of the Chantry here, that Divine Justinia, the head of the Chantry, has taken notice of the problems in Kirkwall and has sent an agent, a Sister Nightingale, to Kirkwall to assess the situation and see if a more drastic response is going to be needed. So we're going to go meet this agent, the left hand of the Divine, and see what's up. So, do we have that? Yes, accompany Sebastian meeting with Sister Nightingale in the Viscount's throne room tonight. The Grand Cleric hopes the agent will tell the Divine not to interfere in the Kirkwall mage situation.
Do you have many dealings with the Knight Commander?
Please don't start with that. I'm not a Templar. I'm the captain of the guard. We arrest burglars. The Knight Commander never gives us a thought.
Grand Cleric Elthina is worried about her. She's stopped taking the Chantry's advice.
Her job's not easy. Certain forces in the city are allied against her.
Don't try to be subtle. I'm right here.
Clearly our Templars need strong leaders.
Until something changes, that's Meredith. And we must give her any support we are able.
Alright, so we are heading to the Viscount's Keep at night. Okay. And what do we have here? Blood Rager Thralls?
Go down!
Is this a blood mage? Oh, let's make sure we get out, Spike.
One less to worry about.
There we are. Do we see the mage anywhere? There she is. I don't think so.
Make her forgive me.
Teach you to mess with a mage. I am good, aren't I?
One more, it would seem.
Place one enemy at That's a lot of blood.
Yep, the situation has become pretty bad. Alright, which way we headed? Not this way. More Blood Ragers. You. Alright, the mage is down.
That's enough.
Let's see. These guys, I guess. Yeah, these guys are pretty much pushovers. Compared to some of the stuff I've had to fight in this game. Chest. I didn't check my inventory. We are starting to get a little full. Okay.
Hello again, champion.
I head
The
this
Viscount's
way.
throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
Indeed.
Need help? And with that, I'm done.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Okay, another blood mage. I don't think this is the person we're here to meet. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh. Managed to summon a rage demon. Lovely. Oh. Yeah, more mages. Let's remove them from the field. Deal with this demon.
Assistance would be appreciated.
Just get out of there.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Well, if it isn't Liliana. And you are?
Are you Sister Nightingale? I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
Liliana?
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
The Resolutionists?
Who are the Resolutionists? An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
You're not what I expected.
I hardly imagined the Divine's secret agent looking like you. That is why I am effective. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
And prove the Chantry's point by unleashing demons. Don't forget that part.
This attack proves she is right.
You knew they would attack?
Are you saying you set this whole thing up? I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
What does she plan to do?
Will the Divine send soldiers? Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None of you?
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
Alright, well, let's grab the loot. A bunch of interesting loot. That's good for a mage. Is it better what you have? Not really. Should probably give him a ring. Events, one army, armor. I guess we'll go with that. Swap that out. Anxiety. Guess I'll take that. All right. So Liliana is working for Divine Justinia now. Alright, so what is next? Return to the Chantry with Sebastian and tell the Grand Cleric the Divine wants her to leave Kirkwall and seek safety in Orlais. I have a feeling that she's not going to take kindly to that suggestion.
I have to admit, Anders, of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out in a blaze.
The day is young.
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't.
I hear silk underthings for men are quite popular in Orlais.
Alright, so going to the Chantry during the day. And have a talk. Grand Cleric Althenia. Althena? Althena.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I hear the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Dusty finger bones?
You keep dead people here.
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
That's a little morbid.
You don't hear that one quoted often, do you?
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Alright. Level up.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
Apparently he does have a conversation here. You're not staying for me.
And I thought maybe I was the one you wanted to protect.
You are quite capable of fending off a battalion of mages on your own, Hawk. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and go through this level up. See magic resistance. Might actually want to get a little bit of that, so the mages don't give us so much trouble. Let's go with that. Better critical hits. Again, also, let's get you some magic for some additional magic resistance. Though you probably actually already have it from passive abilities. Disperse. Physical damage. Physical damage. Pummel. Yeah, I guess we'll grab some of those. Anything else to talk about, Sebastian?
Althena still won't listen. She's determined to ride this wave until it crashes on the rocks.
Greetings, champion. May the Maker smile upon you.
Alright, so. Hold on. What do we want to do next? Speak to Anders' clinic in the Undercity. Visit Gamlin. We could do the premium. You know, let's go visit Gamlin real quick. So I think I don't want to do the premium mission quest.
Your husband agrees with me.
Huh?
About what?
He thinks the Knight Commander's mad. He told me she's gone behind your back to investigate guardsmen she suspects as secret mages.
Even if that were true, he wouldn't tell you.
He won't fight for her when the time comes. Would you turn against your own husband?
I don't know if you're lying or crazy.
Okay. As I was saying, I don't think I want to do the DLC until I have a full episode to work on it. So maybe we'll do that next episode.
Places like this. The number of times my parents had the servants drag me home.
Gamlin's still hanging out in this low town slum.
So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that hawk fellow Leandra ran off with after all. He certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
I didn't know you cared.
Uncle Gamlin, was that affection?
I'm feeling sentimental. We're the only family we've both got left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
Okay, that was it. Probably don't want to go do that just yet. I guess we'll go talk to Anders. So let's get to the exit, and then we'll go talk to Anders in his home. So I can't do it out here, apparently. Alright, what's up?
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
So what exactly does that mean?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
What are the risks?
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Let's do it.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Drakestone?
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
And Celepetre?
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Ew. We can't just buy it somewhere.
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
No Eye of Newt?
We're not looking for virgin's blood or the tongue of a hanged man or anything, are we?
Well, you know Tevinters. They can't throw a Winter's End party without a human sacrifice or two. But I promise, everything in my research says there's no blood magic involved.
Okay, well, let's go take a look.
How can you keep standing up for her?
Who?
That doddering old biddy of a Grand Cleric.
How dare you? Elthina is everything a Grand Cleric should be. She's holy, wise...
Spineless. Hesitant. She's clay in merit... hands.
In the...
More of these... Oh, Slaver Mage. Tevinters, apparently.
Religion, then Elthina is perfect. Personally, I prefer a chantry with action over slot.
Are you guys still arguing back there while we're in the middle of a fight? And I swear I'll turn this party around and go back home. Alright, sewers.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar portray. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Let's see.
This is it. The cellar portray. Should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Okay. Well, let's power up and take out these guys hanging out in the sewers. Lyrium smugglers, alright.
Good work.
Let's disable that trap.
Taken care of.
Alright, let's continue to get Constitution, and we'll keep working on that School of Magic there. Also more Constitution. Additional critical damage, we'll take it.
I do.
Oh, looks like I accidentally set off one of the traps.
Sorry to drag you down here.
Just the work of a moment.
All right. Apostate mages. All right, so where is this? He's actually... No, it's over here.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Alright. Hit the power boosts.
Need to rest.
Oh, make sure we get the dog out. There we go.
You.
I'd run if I were you.
Go down. Now you fall.
And there we go.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Oh boy. Ah well, we're just gonna fight down here.
Face me. Have at you.
Here, they got me. I'm hurt.
Come on, man.
Let's fit. There.
Stop.
And you.
I've got you now. Assistance would be
I'll deal with this.
I don't think so. Potion. There we go.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
No time to loot. We need to take these guys out first.
Don't let the bastard get me.
Right, now we'll loot. And there was a chest here. You need to take an injury kit.
And with that,
Dragon
done.
scale boots. And where exactly was that? Oh, right there.
That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Alright, heading out. Okay.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Oh, Drakestone, they said, was in the bone pit? I guess we can head over there. Hopefully it won't take too long.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
Things don't exactly look good here.
people honestly choose to work in these conditions?
Drakestone mines, okay.
Are you ready to go in?
Yep.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
I don't like the fact that there are fresh corpses down here. Oh boy. Spiders, of course.
Now you fall!
Make her forgive me.
Stuck on a fireball! That's enough! Must finish this!
This is much more exciting than the Chantry. Give your children.
Alright, Drakestone deposit.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Get back through me before anyone else!
I'll show you why mages are feared.
Let's just grab the deposit real quick.
There should be more further in.
Alright, looks like there's 3 more deposits we gotta grab. I know that we are getting a little long, but I do want to take care of this. Grab
There
it.
should be more further in.
Hold. This area is not safe.
There should be more further in.
Oh.
Face me!
There we go.
I stand for all of us!
Should hopefully be the last deposit right here.
Looks like a trip. Watch for traps.
Well, okay.
That's enough!
We'll deal with that in a second. Aveline, make sure you stay on the big guy.
How about you?
There we go. Take down the spider. Big one.
Stuck on a fireball!
Go down! You! Unworthy!
I've got your back!
Get back!
Looks like we made it.
Alright, Drakestone deposit. Alright, so let's head on out of here.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
Speak to Anders at his clinic in the Undercity. Alright, but I think what we'll do is we'll do that part next episode. And then we'll get started on the DLC. The Memento of the Past, I think it was called, right? Alright, yep. So, we'll work on that when we get back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.